Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to now fix the edges. Now, for us to fix the edges, we need to look at the composition, how the edges are, and I'll take the yellow now. Actually, this should be a yellow orange, and here you need to have. And at this point, we are not trying to fix it and orient it or position it in the place. We are trying to fix the pieces together. What I mean by this is, if you have a blue and a yellow, we need to get a blue and yellow like this, and this need not be like blue is facing this and yellow is facing here. So it's not, I'm not trying to fix that piece here. That we will do it later, because it anyway the 3 by 3 is scrambled. We are going to solve that using that. But at least we should have something like this, a red and a white, both of them. This has already formed a edge. Let me see if there is anything else like this. Nope, I have scrambled it much better. Even though this orange is same, the blue and yellow are different, so this is not even an edge, but this is an edge. You see that both the sides red and both the sides yellow, so this is an edge. This is an edge that should go here. I'll show you how. If you see this, it's already forming the edge, right? The center is red and the center is yellow. The center and the edge are coinciding with red forming here and yellow here. This is like this. So red and yellow, this is what we are doing. So this is exactly the phenomenon here. If you see this, right? I'm trying to draw a parallel with 3 so you get a fair understanding of what we are doing, right? So now you've got this. We have to get something similar to this. How do we do it? There is no hard and fast rule again. I used to tell it many times, sorry for being a broken record. Yellow on the top, orange on your front. That's how I started. So you see these colors and look at where the corresponding colors are. You can either fix this or this. Either way is fine, but it all depends on which is closer. So I see that green, white, blue and orange. So I look for green and white or blue and orange. Anything that meets my eye first, I'll hit it. So I see the green and white. So I'll move it here. So there is a concept that we need to be careful about. Always keep in mind, when you keep this either here or here in the same row or in the next row, it can be, but the colors should not be the same that you are seeing. For example, you see a green and a white, you see a white and a green. It should rather be green and white, which means white should match with the green and green should match with the white. What I'm saying is, the one that is on the side should be in your front and the one that is in your front should be at the side. If you don't do this, you cannot fix it, because when this moves here, the white will go here and the green will come here. So it will be scrambled again. For you to get it right, you need to have this green come and face you and this white go to the right. How do we do that? Keep this left as it is, and for the right, move this. You do a F. No, why I'm good. So this is F, right? You keep this F and then you do a D. This is because you are moving this away, and then you move this back where you had and then move it up. So now you see that you actually moved this piece which is in white and green here. You moved that to move it down, which is like this, and then move it away and then move it back and then move it up. So this way you have made this as green and white. Now these two are in good position. If you move this, they will be aligned. But what you are doing is you are also distorting this, right? So to do this, what you need to do is you should look at few things before you start. Okay, take a note of all these small points, because that will help you in the long run. It becomes natural for you to do it. You need to have a distorted edge in either this position or in this position or in this position. It cannot be in this position, because you are trying to keep the left side aligned and you're going to move this here. So this will go back. So what you need to do is you need to keep this left as your base or your pivot, and you need to have one of the distorted positions here. As you build and as you solve the edges, these will become aligned, or they are edges. At that point, you'll have to find the distorted edge, come to either this position or this position or this position, one of these positions, and then keep it here. Now you have all the three distorted, so it doesn't matter to you. In fact, this is not distorted. Okay, so you will get more like this. So that's why I'm saying you need to have the distorted, and you keep these positions in your front that you want to align. Now what you do is you move this, align them, but don't stop there. Make sure that you move it up and you move this out, which is the distorted edge. I keep it always on the front, and the distorted edge should come down, and then you move it back. You can either use this or this one, either way is fine. Right now you see that you have not distorted any of the centers. The centers are the same, and you have actually aligned the green and white. So what you did essentially is from here to here you moved this out, which means you are distorting all the centers, right? Keep it as it is, but move this up and move this distorted edge to that place and then bring it back. You are just replacing this edge with this, and you move this back, so you are having the distorted edge here. Now let me do it one more time so that you understand it. I mean, we'll be doing it for all the edges till we get them, all the 12 edges. But before that, we need to make sure that we have all the right places. For example, now you see that blue and yellow is here, and look for either of this, orange and blue. So now you see that orange and blue is here, which is immediate. So again I move it. Again you see that they are same, aligned, right? So I'll explain you how I did before, but before that I'll take a break. Thank you.